Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ghifari Fatthan Sulaiman. I'm from 11 MIPA 4, and today I'm going to tell you why I'm on the government's team on them banning this year mudik. First, before why, let me tell you what's mudik. Mudik is an Indonesian term for the activity where people or workers return to their hometown or village or where their parents or grandparents live during or before the Lebaran or major holidays, especially Idul Fitri. Although the mudik or homecoming travel before Lebaran takes place in most Indonesian urban centers like Surabaya, Bekasi, Bogor, and so on, the highlight is on the nation's largest urban agglomeration, the Greater Jakarta, Jabodetabek. Why I am on the government team? Because it is very rational and logical decision from government. First, Greater Jakarta population is on 31 million, and the total Indonesia population is 270 million, which means 1 per 8 of total Indonesia population is in Greater Jakarta or Jabodetabek, right? And this causes their density to be a high density, to be exact 4,464 people per square meter in Greater Jakarta. If the government didn't ban mudik, this year's mudik, it is going to be a total disaster in Indonesia. Let me give you an example. If the government didn't ban it, automatically highways, rest areas, train station, bus station, airports, ships, ferry ships will be full of people inside it. They're heading to their hometown, right? And as we know, a lot of people are not practicing the social distancing regulation. They're just careless with it. For example, people are talking to each other without masks, and they're talking to each other very close, or people are going beside each other so close, and so on and so on. Sometimes people are just careless with it. And even though people are going to practicing the social distancing, for me, I think that's not possible, because in train station, bus station, people are going to be with each other very close. Even if they wear masks, but it is going to be very clogged. It's going to be very dense of people like that, and the bus stations, airports, train station, and so on and so on. It will going to spread not only in Jakarta to many other places in Indonesia, like for example East Java, Bali, Papua, Sumatra, Sulawesi, for example, to be specific, Palembang, Padang, and so on and so on and so on. Many other places, not only in Greater Jakarta. It's going to spread a lot of numbers, and it's going to make a chaos inside Indonesia again. Second example, let's take a look at our neighbor, India. They were very happy with their result on COVID-19 cases per day. It's going down every day before March. And they threw a festival. They threw celebrations everywhere in India. They celebrate their cultures, right? People are going beside each other very close. They're not practicing social distancing. They bathe in the same water. They're not using masks, and many things are going wrong there. You know what happened after that? It is a pike. It explodes from here until here, from only 14,000 to hundreds of thousands cases per day, every day. That's what happens when the government isn't strict about the restriction or the regulation. My conclusion is the Indonesian government is doing a very good job at oppressing the COVID-19 cases every day. They're learning from a lot of a lot of countries like UK, for example. Let's take a look at England. England, after the pike on, to be exact, February, March 2020, they made a lot of regulations, lockdown, and so on and so on. The government was very restrict about it, and you can tell, you can check the data that it is dropping. The number is dropping. Every day new cases are dropping, and that what makes the government of England excellent on doing its job. And I think Indonesia government is doing its job right now. It's imitating other successful countries, and we are going to be fully vaccinated. They bought vaccines from everywhere, from many brands like AstraZeneca, Pfizer, and many other brands, right? And mudik is just only for a while. It's just today. It's just this month. Hopefully you're gonna live for the next year's mudik, and and just be patient, okay? Be at home. Just be patient for the next year. Maybe we could go to mudik after we all got vaccinated. And please believe the government. And thank you so much. This is all of my argument. My name is Ghifari Fatthan, and thank you. So on.